Good morning. Or bad morning, depending on how your morning's going so far. Whew. Okay. That was yesterday's, or the day before. I don't think I did one yesterday because I had to get a very early train. Which means we're one day behind. Which means I find that the rust creeps in much quicker than you would anticipate it creeping in. Whew. Right. Hello, Carlos. Oh, thank you. Just playing around with getting some, like, something a bit more stylized. Not stylized people. Ooh, we'll stop there. Sort of like a Dr. Zeus looking thing. A Who from Whoville. Little faces, little people. Let's see. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
That's... There you go, your name's been returned.
Yippee. Let me pull your stream up.
It's a very quiet stream.
Hmm?
It's been very quiet so far. I've had one very lovely Venezuelan pop in and say hi.
Oh yeah, Carlos. Hello, Carlos, if you're still there. Hey, hey. Sleepy morning, yeah.
I guess so. It's weird. I've been drawing from my imagination for so long. I'm trying to go back to drawing from a few references. And it's like, I want to make very specific shapes and they're not in the references, and
Yeah.
yeah. I need to find like a blend where I'm not using exactly what's in the reference, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm using the important stuff.
And that's what I was trying to do yesterday with my
With your fishies.
fishies. Yeah. They were the fish in the reference and the angle was pretty close to what I have. But like I was more interested in trying to draw the 3D form right, and that wasn't, it was correct, but just in a slightly different angle on most of them. But yeah, I think it's just maybe a slightly different thing. Yeah.
It's tricky. Yeah, it's very tricky.
What is this whole art thing? Whose idea was it anyway?
But the art thing,
Yeah.
some idiot.
Yeah.
In a bloody cave. Didn't want to go and hunt some mammoth, you know. Thought I'll sit
No,
here
everybody else was doing it.
and make a mess.
Everybody else was out there hunting mammoth.
God, I'm flipping the screen too much. Yeah, we'll move on. I think it's just gonna hopefully help me get shapes that I'm not doing from my imagination.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be doing this. I've always drawn from imagination, and if anything, it's really weird to think that I've gotten to the point where I'm drawing from my imagination, and now I need to go back and do some like reference things. I thought, you know, once you get to the stage where you're just drawing from your imagination, that's it. But no, you always need some references.
The references are always important. There's a really good uh Kim Jung-gi how to draw like Kim Jung-gi sheet that he made.
Kim
It
Jong-il
was like,
made a sheet.
it was like 4 tutorial sheets. It's written in Korean, but you can get it the translated version. I just saw it in like a Proco video, and he was like, "Oh, like yeah, I use reference all the time. You just think I don't." Um,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. There's that
essentially,
assumption.
it's like yeah, although the ones I do like in front of the camera, I'm just drawing stuff that I know. It's like safe for me. Well, what's safe for Kim Jong-gi is still quite pretty insane for the rest of us. Um, but it's like when I want to draw something more difficult and I'm like at home, I'll just get some reference, of course.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
I guess it's the same for you, like when you're demoing perspective or something, it's easy, you can just do it. But if you want to brush back up on it, whip it out the old Scott Robertson book again.
Getting the old Scott Robbo open. Yeah.
What a great book.
I was really pleased yesterday. We had an open day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's refreshing to have applicants who. One of them was talking about Craig Mullins. Another one
Yeah,
was talking about Scott Robertson, and he was doing
great,
lot of the Scott Robertson exercises and like whatever else before he's even
amazing.
at university. So
Before you
he's
enjoy
gonna
it,
be
yeah,
set basically. Yeah.
yeah. I was like, well, most of the third years who graduate haven't worked through Scott Robertson stuff.
Yeah. Strangely, we
Yeah.
mention it a lot, but
I know it, when I was
there
on the
aren't many
course.
third years who have actually read through Scott Robertson. I don't know why.
Yeah. I
It
remember on the course, like, I think Anthony mentioned it at the start of environment concept. He was like, oh, there's only like 3 copies in the library or something, 4 copies in the library. So I was like, oh man. And I was like busy like all day, so I couldn't go to the library. And I remember being like, oh, that's it. Like, I'm not going to get this book. And I went like 2 days later, and all 4 books were still there. I was like, oh, okay. I just took one out and just went through it. There's very good books.
it's like a guaranteed way to just level up your art
Yeah.
with honestly
It's
minimal effort. Like
yeah,
I
it's
don't know anyone that's read through Scott Robertson and has gone, oh, this is too difficult. It's so easily digestible. You just go through the
yeah.
exercises and just follow them step by step.
And it's not even the whole book. Like the exercises you need to really nail down are in like the first like 10 pages, 20 pages or something. It's like maybe like the first 40 pages, but it's like not a lot. It's like it's a big thick book, but really get those, learn your perspective, and get mirror in some plates, and you'll be set.
Basically, yeah.
I don't buy many of those like art tutorial books anymore, but I probably should. I guess I've just bought
I
Peter Hand's Dynamic Sketching. But I used to buy ones from like games,
have
but
you
I feel like oh,
have you just bought it? Is it arrived or anything?
no, it doesn't arrive till May, unfortunately. But it's the well, they're doing like a reprint cycle now, and then it has to get shipped to France, and then to
Oh
me.
yeah, I might grab it. I've read it a bunch. It's another one that's you don't really read it. It's not.
Yeah,
There are little notes on the pages, but
but that's not the one that's being reprinted. There's Dynamic Sketching, which is like his original one, and they got a reprint cycle, but they got changed to Dynamic Sketching 1. And
oh,
it's like a bit
actually,
different, but it's like
I don't think I have read Dynamics. I've read the Dynamic Bible is the one I'm thinking about.
yeah, and then there's like sorry, then there's Dynamic Bible, and it was kind of like reprinted to Dynamic Bible 1, and it's like a bit different, but
Oh,
it's like um there's like 2 versions of the first book, and I've read the original version, like the PDF of it, but not like not the newer one, because that doesn't have a PDF anywhere to read. So that's why I really wanted to pick it up. But I'll let you know when it arrives, if you don't order it, how it is. I imagine pretty alright.
it's one of those things where I tend to read books as PDFs, learn learn everything from them, and then order them just to like have them on the shelf. It's almost like all the books on my shelf are just a compilation of like completed tasks or something. You know what I mean? Like I think I read through and did like most of the exercises in Morpho ages ago, and then I decided a year later for my birthday I would just buy all the Morpho books just to have them.
Yeah, I was just saying with Evan Emerson books, I do Evan Emerson like loads, and then like bought one of his books to. I was like, well, okay, I've done all the studies in this.
But it's nice to own, yeah.
But it's very nice to, and it's also it's nice to be able to support someone that you've learned a lot from.
Yeah. Giving back a little bit. You know, after you've scoured all of that stuff for free using PDFs,
Online,
it's like okay, now I'll pay for it. I learned.
Yeah.
I feel like artists are generally pretty good for that.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
done it with tutorials before as well. Yeah, I've gone back and
most people will
paid them.
pirate stuff and then go back and buy it after the fact. It's almost like a try before you buy thing. It's not meant to be that way, but
Yeah.
greetings from Stoke-on-Trent. Wow, I teach there. Oh my god.
Stoke-on-Trent. Stoke-on-Trent.
On the River Trent. It's an amazing place of the great and the good. Like Reginald Spitfire Mitchell and Josiah Wedgwood. Down in Stoke-on-Trent. On the River Trent.
Tell people I used to live there. Everybody always says, "Oh, the only thing I know about Stoke-on-Trent is," and then recites that song.
It's good PR, to be honest. Probably the best PR that Stoke-on-Trent has. They should pay Dick and Dom for that.
Well, they got Dick and Dom to do a DJ set, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
That was good. Doing a DJ set like that anymore in the union. The Dick and Dom, we had Gok One.
Do you know what it is? The youth are just not. They're not going out and they're not drinking.
Are they
like the LRV is? There aren't like any events.
Are they staying home and studying?
Yeah, probably. But like I go to, well, I hope so. Probably staying at home and playing games, aren't they? But I go to Ember semi-regularly, and it's just empty in there. You know, it used to be difficult to get a seat. Or whatever.
Especially
else.
on like Tuesday nights, karaoke night.
Yeah.
And there's quiz night on Thursday. I used to do a bit of quiz night.
Something like that.
Never won. There was always some nerd who just knew everything, so.
Me.
Yeah.
I hate quizzes. I hate pub quizzes with a passion.
I don't mind them, but I feel like my general knowledge is okay. It's just not general knowledge that I know that I get the questions on.
Yeah.
Like, why can't the general knowledge topic be I don't know, concept artists or even like just art history or something, but it never is. It's like football managers from the 80s or something, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but if you know the answers to these questions, then you're
It's
sad,
always
sad.
football managers. It's always football managers. Any
Uh,
football sporting questions, I'm never ever gonna get.
I feel like it was just like an age disadvantage as well, because like a lot of them might just have been general knowledge if you grew up in like the 70s and 80s. So it's like, okay, it's an easy question for them, but for us, it's like, okay, this stuff happened like 20 years before I was born. There's no way I'm getting it. Did I tell you about a repo mod that I got?
Have you been playing a single player?
I've heard of a single player,
What the hell?
but I got a repo mod.
I don't want
Well,
to
you were
hear
out
it.
yesterday. I need
You're,
something
you're
to do.
cheating on me. You're playing Repo single player.
Only yesterday when you were out all day.
Well, I'm home all day today, so we can get on it.
Well, I'm out.
Oh, you bastard!
But I got a mod that adds a nuclear bomb.
I added that
Item.
one to the pack
Oh,
we were
you
playing
did.
the other
It's
day.
pretty.
Yeah,
It's pretty explosive if you manhandle it.
we just never found it. It's pretty explosive. I would hope.
But the annoying thing is single player is it's so easy to just like I've got 160 health and it's so easy for that to just be melted like instantly.
Yeah, and if you're playing it single player, you're just
Play like that's
a
it. You
little
just
bit
put like
buggered.
half an hour into a run, and then some fucking like clown lasers you, and suddenly kills you.
This guy is wincing.
Vincent.
Yeah, sure. And then all of his hair is like way back here, the top of his head. You play Repo too? Oh, good. Good. It's a very fun game. Very, very fun. Um, there's an unlimited lobby size, isn't there?
Yeah. But the thing is, it's so strange. You get the lobby size upgrade, like later in the game. You have to like wait for your friends to play like a few rounds.
Oh, do you? Is it?
Yeah, lobby size upgrade is like a buyable thing.
I just thought there was a mod that just made it infinite.
Oh yeah, you can just mod it. Yeah.
Are you talking about the player count upgrade?
Yeah.
I don't think that increases lobby size. That shows you friendly players on the map, I think is what that does.
Oh, I thought that allowed you to invite more people.
Because we got a mod the other day that just shows people on the map anyway. But by default, in the base game, no. I don't think people can join mid lobby. I think it just does what that mod does, like shows you your mates on the map, which is quite helpful.
Yeah.
Aren't shapes a funny thing? Are you going out all day?
No, maybe back around 4.
Oh, that's okay.
I'd
We
say.
can have some. Well, unless you want to draw or something.
I might draw some fishies. Or I'll do some plants as well. I want to try some plants. Yeah, my brown paper sketchbook's gonna arrive till tomorrow, so we're doing it on bits of scrap paper that are brown, which is annoying.
Did you say it was a pink pig? Brown paper.
Yeah,
You have to
I've
tell me
never
how it
used
is. No, I've never
used the
used
brown paper.
toned paper.
They call it like cappuccino. It's quite heavy paper. It's like 130 grams per square meter. So it is on the heavier side. But the one I was using yesterday is a really, really rough paper. And it was kind of annoying to use my pens on it. So I'm hoping that the pink pig
Yeah,
isn't like that.
I had that the week-long sketchbook challenge thing.
Yeah.
Not the most recent one, the early one. Jamie chose a sketchbook that had reasonably rough paper. I think because he wanted it to be like so people could paint on it if they wanted.
Oh, was it like watercolor paper?
It was almost watercolor paper basically, and I really like drawing with a biro, you know, and the biro was just like no, this paper's too rough. Like all the ink is globbing at the end of the pen, and I refuse to draw. I like some nice smooth, basically cartridge paper. It's the paper I like.
Yeah.
Glide over that, you know.
But when you draw with, don't you ever done much drawing with like a fountain pen? But that's the kind of paper you need is like your cartridge paper, like your cheap smooth paper. Because if you get the thick paper, the ink absorbs in and it kind of veins out. But you want the ink to like sit on top and then dry, and that's what you get with like the glossy printer paper. So it is actually a bit better to have like the lighter paper for that. But yeah, biros as well, yes. Okay.
We're only at 1:45. Technically, I have 15 more minutes of daily warm up. But I finished this page, and I don't think 15 minutes is enough to finish another page. We'll start another page, and then we'll continue it tomorrow.
I survived another day of repo.
You playing it right now?
But yeah, I'm gonna come off in a sec. Do my warm up. Been hoping to find a gun, but no gun. Does it get to the point where the upgrades are useless? Because I've got so many, but like the items that spawned are now also useless. More health, I guess. Okay, time to make a quick cup of tea. And then do some warm-ups. Did you see the Concept 101 group have like another conference?
But like a CG one.
CG 101, yeah.
Yeah, I did see that. I hope they don't
To
hold
expand
that
that.
one underneath a railway line.
Yeah, just get a bit stuffy in there.
Honestly, yeah, that's like my only complaint. Oh no, I had a second complaint about Concept 101, which was during the sort of not meet and greet, but during the sort of mingling part of the day when you're meant to be talking
Yeah.
to people. They just played music over the speakers so loud that I couldn't hear other people talking. It's like, oh, that's not particularly helpful. Especially not, considering that artists tend to be maybe a bit more socially awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think
Sort of
some like tables where
techno
people could
blurry down
sit
here.
down a drawer or something would be ideal.
Yeah. No, I would have liked some more like a drawing room almost, like one of the lecture rooms, just change it and just
People can hang out and like doodle in each other's sketchbooks.
yeah, make offensive caricatures of each other like I do with you.
And they're always the same.
I've tried to vary it up as much a little bit before, but they just don't hit the same
You
yet.
just keep coming back to the same outcome.
I just work so well.
Yeah, I can't
Well, what
blame
else do I go for?
you.
I've done little forehead and big eyes. I think. Sorry, little forehead and tiny eyes. Sorry, I've done that one. So I've tried a few.
Who is this sort of frog-esque woman?
Maybe do more studying. That's what I need to do. Study some caricature artists and broaden my horizons.
Maybe I don't really like formal caricature artists,
Oh, the guys that sit on the street and get you to sit down and draw
Yeah,
you with like a big.
I just think all of the
big teeth.
drawings are just like they're just insulting, but not in an appealing way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so
Like
you're trying to
I feel like you can make an insulting caricature, but make it look good at the same time. But it's just like a 5-year-old's grabbed a pen and gone, yeah, you've got big teeth and a massive nose. Like, move on, next.
It's like the guys on the street who do like the spray painted like mountains or like the planets.
Oh, and they're all the same.
And they're all the same, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you did that in like 5 minutes." And I'm like, "Yeah, if you do this like
Do you,
I don't know, like 30 times a day, every day for the last 10, 15 years, I expect you to be pretty fast at it."
do you know what
It's not like it's
my favorite
different.
is?
What's your favorite?
It's the people that make sand sculptures of the same lying down dog. Like, I swear to God,
They must all go to the same school.
exactly, there's a sand sculpture guide that they all follow. I don't
And
know what
it's
it
just the
is.
same like sad laying down dog.
Yeah, it's like a laying down golden retriever, basically. Oh man,
That's quite funny.
it's the one and only. It's the one and only. I wonder if this is a British phenomenon or if the sand sculpture people have branched
When
out.
I went to Bulgaria when I was very, very young, there was a guy who did really, really good like oil pastel drawings. And me and my parents got a painting of me and my sister. And it was really good. It was genuinely quite good. And then like 12 years later, we went back on holiday to the exact same place.
Who's still there?
I'm like, oh, I wonder if he's still there, and he was, and he's still there. And we went to him and showed him the photo of the old one, and was like, George, can you do it again? And we paid him to do it again. So we have 2 paintings from him 12 years apart.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And the second one is better. He's definitely like improved over the time, you know. Obviously, has to kind of like all he does all day is like paint other people's like kids and stuff. So I imagine it's like pretty annoying as like an artist. But that's how he makes his money. You gotta make money somehow, and he's good at it. He's pretty good at it. It's really nice to have them in like the family home. It's way better than just like getting like a. Joe, when you go to this, maybe this is another like British phenomenon. It's like when you go to like an arcade and you have those booths.
Oh, that do like a
that you can like take a photo
filter.
of you and it'll convert the photo into a drawing, or it'll convert it. Or just like put in like a funny filter on it.
Do you think that those have updated now so that they're using AI, or do you think they're still just like the Photoshop filter? Maybe they just don't have them because everyone can just do it on their phone nowadays. I don't know. That seems like such an old phenomenon.
No, I think they must do. Well, arcades aren't that popular anymore. I don't think. Like, well, they are a bit, but like.
We went to the arcade the other day. We had fun at the arcade.
I mean, I went to the arcade the other day, but like there wasn't that many people in there. No, everybody just wanted to go on the DDR machine.
Well, it's a good machine, isn't it?
It is. I went on it a few times and had a great time. I want one in my apartment, but my downstairs neighbours probably wouldn't appreciate it. And it probably wouldn't fit. They're quite big.
Yeah, probably not.
No, but DDR's a lot of fun. Ooh, another maybe phenomenon is a type of busker that has like a series of puppets that like are playing instruments.
It's always
that are like wired up to his microphone, so like they play while he plays music.
The drums, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's a drum one. Sometimes there's like one just sits there and just sways, and that one's. I'm just trying to think of the ones I remember from living in Liverpool. Because there always in Newcastle, you just get like people trying to sing, and then usually not that good.
Oh.
Although the 2 girls who won The Voice used to busk in Newcastle. I remember seeing them, and then they like vanished because obviously they got famous. But now they do like shows around here, like these really like, oh, we're opening up like cutting the red tape on like a, I don't know, like a car park entrance or something that's been rebuilt. Like nothing interesting. And they're there because they're, I guess, famous in the region now. But
that's quite sweet.
it is, but I would have thought if you won like The Voice, like you won like a big singing show like that, you'd almost be like guaranteed fame. But apparently not.
Yeah, that's better. Following the long tradition of drawing from reference and then rotating.
Yeah.
Rotating. Yeah. You've always got to rotate.
Oh, I'm so hungry, and I really need to go to the shops, but they don't open until 10. I had a sad meal last night for dinner. I had just the curry sauce and rice with some kidney beans, and it was not good.
That sounds quite nice.
It was not.
sounds, sounds
It was
quite
very
nice,
bland.
to be honest.
Not at all.
Do you know what my go-to meal is when I don't have anything in?
What?
What you need to do, Tom, is keep an emergency stash of non-perishable food. And my go-to choice is a tin of beans mixed
Yeah.
with a packet of Uncle Ben's Mexican spicy rice. Beans and rice, baked beans and Mexican
Yeah.
spicy rice, and it's amazing. It's really nice.
Do they have to be Branson beans?
That's my preferred brand of beans, but you get whatever beans you want, Tom.
I really like the ones that Lidl sell on the purple tin. I think they're like Braithwhite's or something. It's their own brand.
There is a little in Crewe, but it's a little bit far away, so we don't really go
Oh, the Lidl's my local. Oh, did I tell you about when I was walking home from work, from the station the other day? I was out on Thursday after I went climbing. There was a guy who was trying to walk home. We had two full like shopping bags with like the big reusable bags, and plus one of those like cardboard crates that they use to hold the veg in, full of shopping. And he was struggling like all the way down. I was walking behind him, and eventually he just stopped. And I was like, do you want a hand with these, mate? Like, do you live far?" And he was like, "Oh no, I just live down the road." So I was like, "Okay, give me the crate and I'll walk with you." We did. We had a nice chat. Didn't live bloody around the corner. It was about a 15-minute walk away from my house where he lived. So I was like walking all the way down, like past where the animal farm is, and carrying on like all the way down.
Oh, Bill
It took me
Bilky.
ages, and then I had to walk back home as well. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. I mean, he was happy for the help, but I was like, his original plan was to do that alone. Are you kidding me, dude? Nah. I mean, I admire the bravery, but I feel like it was a bit silly.
A little bit misplaced.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like something I would do, to be honest. Just take regular breaks. I've done it now. I've done it now with a mattress, a double bed mattress. I've gone
You
from
did.
one side of Crewe to the other. I've done it with my current desk chair. I I went from one side of Crewe to the other with this fucking giant cardboard box that was really really heavy. I just had to
You
balance
could
it
have
on
you
my
could have
head
built
on the
it
way
there
home.
and wheeled it home.
Yeah, but I'm not damaging the wheels going through Crewe with a
Damage your
desk
back
chair.
instead.
And someone, I feel like that would make me a larger target. You know, I feel like some yobs would like steal my desk chair and ride around on it or something. Um,
Did you ever see anybody do that in the student houses when you studied there? There was like the hill on one of the end of the student houses, and
yeah, yeah.
I remember some guy. His chair was broken, but it could still work on the wheels, but like the back was broken. And the student like res life like came to check it, and we're like, "Oh, like it's not broken enough for us to replace it." So he took it to the top of the hill, sat on it, and rode it down. And the chair fully broke, but he also was covered with grazes down the entire right side of his face, his arm, his hip, like all the way down.
Aw,
I was like, it just wasn't worth it, was it, buddy?
no, no, probably not.
Yeah, that's really funny.
I've been considering going back and watching all of the Shadow of Israel series. And then I
Oh.
remember that I've got like 101 tutorials. Instead.
Well, I tried to do that. Like go back and watch. I tried to go back and watch the old Jaffa Factory ones,
Oh yeah.
and they just haven't aged that well.
Oh, have they not?
Like, it's not like they're. It's not like I look back at them and go, "These are bad." I think it's more that I've changed. But I look back at it and go, "Okay, this is like silly." like I silly for maybe someone silly enough for someone younger than me. But now when I watch it, this is not actually that entertaining at all.
That's reasonable. That's
Like
very
it definitely
reasonable.
hit a time.
Yeah.
It was perfect for the time, but
No. No, I get you. I get you. I always preferred watching Sips and Stew, their videos
So
of the
did
Chocolate
I.
Factory. Yeah. Right, that's my 1 hour warm up. I call it a warm up. A lot of the time, I don't do anything for the rest of the day. But at least I can get on with my day and not feel bad that I haven't drawn, because I've sunk in the 1 hour per day. Right,
Yeah.
it's my minimum requirement. Now I can go and play modded repo or clean my house or whatever. Right, enjoy. Thank you for joining the stream, everyone. I might spend some time today converting either stream footage or like critique stream footage into loads of TikToks. I don't want to, but it's the way of the world, so we'll see.
Where the water.
Yeah, Avatar Way of the Water. Yeah, thanks, Tom. Right,
No
bye
worries.
bye.